All right, we ready?
Rock and roll.
So once again, my name was Sean O'Brien. For the camera, please say your first and last name.
Sean Norman.
And we're going to be doing 5 laps in the beautiful Lamborghini Aventador. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Awesome. Now, as you can see, the mirrors are all set up for me. I'll watch for any other cars you got coming up on your right or your left. I'll let you know when to pass any other cars on the right or the left. So basically, just wait for my call outs, wait for my instructions, and you'll be good to go. Keeping your eyes up is what's key, that you're staying ahead of the car with your vision. And then just that overall smoothness. Smooth with the brakes, but firm. Smooth with the steering and balance, and smooth on that throttle as you come off the corners. Like I said, I'll give you tip pointers, help you improve. I'll let you go as fast as you want, as long as you're doing things right, okay?
Gotcha.
Paddle shifts are pretty easy to use. You typically just need gears 3 and 4, so I'll call those out for you. Yes, you can drive it in automatic, but I don't recommend it. I don't encourage it. The car tends to shift too much, so if you're comfortable with the paddle shifts, like I said, those 2 gears primarily, I'll tell you when to make those shifts happen. You good with that?
Sounds good.
You got any questions about paddle shifts?
No, got them on my car, so.
Same concept, right? No clutch, so no lifting off the throttle, no fancy footwork when you downshift or anything like that. Cool. Any questions about anything else?
Not at all.
Okay, well, let's get on out there and find out how it goes. Go ahead and put your foot on the brake. You're going to upshift once to put it into first gear. You can start to pull forward now, and then you're going to make a U-turn to the left. As you make that U-turn to the left, there's a stop sign over there. Just head on over towards it. You can see my man Bomac drifting in that Dodge Hellcat. So as he comes around, we're going to be all clear. We'll do a quick double check before we actually make our way on. Pull up to these 2 blue cones to the right, please. Go ahead, pull up to these, yep, over here. We're going to be all clear, so you can head on to track now, okay? Merge over to your right and shift up once. All right, now this is the chicane, and it's a quick left-right. You want to simplify it by going straight through it. Coming out a little bit wide and to the left, and then as your eyes scan to the right, starting your turning towards your apex. Now, I'll never tell you to shift in the middle of the corner, so don't worry about looking for them. Now, as you start to straighten out the wheel, put the power down and shift up. Perfect. All right, get ready. Feel out those brakes. Downshift. Eyes right. Start your turning down to your apex. Start to squeeze back into the throttle and unwind the wheel towards the left side of the track. Stay on the left side of the track. Very good. Apply the brake. Eyes right. Start your turning now towards your apex. Release the brake. Squeeze the throttle. Work your way over to the right-hand side. Soft on the brakes, then turn it in over to your left. Balancing up and over the crest, and then accelerating down the hill. Good. Making your way over to the left-hand side and then onto the brakes. Downshifting once. Eyes right. Start your turn in a little bit later next time, and that's going to give you a faster run off of the corner. Let the car track out a little wider as well, then bring it over to your right. Soft on the brakes, back over to left and on the throttle. Straight through the chicane, soft on the brakes, eyes right, and then start your turning. Good. Better. Squeeze the throttle, unwind the wheel. Shift up. And brake hard. Brake straight. Good. Eyes right, turn in, release the brake. Is this thing insane or what?
Awesome.
Squeeze back into the throttle and unwind the wheel to your left. Make sure you end up all the way on that left-hand side. And then brake. Good. Eyes right. Start your turn in. Release the brake. Try not to get in the habit of braking hard right as you turn in. Kind of starts to unsettle the car. Makes it a little bit less predictable. Start to squeeze back into the throttle, and you want to be about here on exit. So don't turn it in too much right at that last minute.
Gotcha.
You don't want to upset the car. Now downshift. Left hand. And go ahead, downshift. Okay. And then, you're fine. And then get onto the throttle of the corner. So you can see how much time you have to turn in there.
Right.
You got a lot. Alright, so you're just going to stay in this gear all the way through the chicane over to the left. Straight through. Swing out wide and to the left. Eyes right. Next time come out even wider. That way you can confidently accelerate out of the corner earlier. Shift up. Good. Now brake straight. Hold that pressure. Nice job. Turn in, trailing off of the brakes. Starting to throttle and unwinding to the left. Go, go, go. There you go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. And then brake. Eyes right. Start your turn in now. Release the brake. Good. Squeeze the throttle and accelerate. All right. Back back over to the left, nice and smooth. Turning it in, good. One long rhythm, now throttle. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now brake, eyes right, turn in, good, better. Starting to throttle. You got it, good, and then back over to right. Slightly smaller adjustments with your hands and we're right there. Now remember to swing out nice and wide to the left, eyes right. Start your turn in towards your apex. Squeeze throttle and unwind to the left. Good. Get ready and on to the brakes, downshift. Turning it in, down to your apex. Good. Unwind to the left. Good, and brake. We're gonna stay right here on the left-hand side. There's gonna be a car on your right. It's gonna be my man Bomac in that Dodge Hellcat doing some drifting. You're gonna get a front row seat to what he does best, all right? Yep, all good. Right behind him. Oh, I gotta do the smoke show there. Brake here, downshift. Good, and then turning it in. Turn in more. Now don't follow him, he's exiting track. We're gonna do another lap, okay?
Yes.
All right, so back onto it, over to your right-hand side. Good, and then over to your left-hand side. On the throttle, go straight through. Straight line to the left, and now start your turn in. All right, let's get a good run down that straightaway. Last time down the straightaway, straighten that wheel out, let's go. Keep going, wait, shift. Brake. Good. Wait for it. Release the brake. Just turn the wheel. Just turn the wheel. Look for your exit cone up there on the left. Throttle towards it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Onto the brake. Good. Off the brake. Turn it in. Start to throttle. Get the car over to the right. Good. Now over to left. Nice, smooth rhythm section through here. Now throttle, throttle, throttle. Keep going. And brakes. Nice job. Off the brakes. Just let it coast. Just let it coast. We're going to exit track left. You're going to go up and over this little hump here. And then you're going to go right behind the red and gray barriers. Back on into the pits. Over to your left side now. There we go. There we go. Go ahead and go straight all the way down. What do you think about that?
Monster.
Go ahead and head on down this lane here. You're going to go to the right, so not down this first row, but the second row of cars. So those silver Porsches there, go behind them, and then you're going to go down that last row here. When you go down this last row, at the very end to the right, you'll see pit stop number 15. That'll be us down there in between the orange McLaren and the white Huracan. That's us. You can kind of hug the left-hand side just a little bit tighter, and then you can make a nice, clean entry into our parking spot here to the right. So much of it is just about learning the car, getting comfortable with it, confident in it, right? Getting that good, smooth racing line, learning the track too. That's the other side of it. Go ahead and pull back on both paddles at the same time. Turn the wheel all the way to the right for me, please. And you can take your foot off of the brake. Learning the track is the other side of it. Getting that good, smooth racing line down, and then building up the pace. It's the eyes, though. It's the vision. That's what ties it all together, okay?
It's awesome, man. Appreciate
Any questions?
No, man.
All right.
Can I have it?
You can have it. You know what? I'm feeling generous today. Are you doing any more rides or ride-alongs or anything like that?